you bought 100 shares at $60, that will cost you $6,000. But because you buying it wholesale and you saying, I think based on my fundamentals and my technical analysis that this stock can be $75 by December, you go to him. I said, you know what? I bet you it don't do that. Now, here's the dope part about it.
My question is, so let's say I put a strike price, the call option is for $100 at price right now. I do a strike for 200. At expiration, do I have to pay for the 100 shares before I can sell those off?
So let's say you bought trap stock, right? Let's say trap stock is currently $60, right? So you think that by December 2025, trap stock will be $75. Now, the next thing happens here for my people that don't understand how the option market goes. So now you have a call option, which means you want the stock to go up. You believe the stock will go up with a strike price of $75, which means you think the price, now you've put a price tag on it, and then you put an expiration date on it of December 2025. So essentially now, you think that trap stock, you put a call option on it, meaning stock gonna go up. You say it'll hit this price at $75 and you get this expiration date on it. So you said trap stock will hit $75 by December. The next thing that has to happen is how much they charging you for this. So here's what they're saying. Let's say you found on the option chain, they say, hey, this thing will charge you, I'll put a price on it of, just give you an example, $4. So we're gonna charge you $4 per contract. So $4 times 100, because there's 100 shares equal a contract. Well, Trap, how the hell is $4 here and it's $60 here? Well, what they're doing right now is they're giving you, you're buying it, let's say you're buying it wholesale. So because you're tying up 100 shares at a time, they're willing to sell it to you at $4 instead of $60. Does that make sense? Right? So because you buying one contract equals 100 shares. So you're now essentially tying up 100 shares. And they're saying, hey, Trap, because you buying 100 shares, instead of giving it to you at 60, we'll give it to you for $4. Now, because we doing that, we'll give you the right to do two things at the end of this by December. We'll give you the right. We'll give you the right to do this. We'll give you the right to cash out on the profits if that goes up, or we'll give you the right to buy it. Now watch this. Here's the dope part about it. We're giving you the right, if it does hit $75 or more, that's key. If it hits $75 or more, because it can go up to 100, we'll sell it to you for 60. So if it's above $60 in December, Trap, because you bought 100 of them, because you tied up 100 of them, we'll sell it to you for 60. So Trap, in December, if this stock is $100, guess what, Trap? We'll sell you all 100 of these, not for $100, but we'll sell it to you for 60. And guess what? We have the obligation to do that. Okay, this is about to get good. That's a great question. That's a great question right there. This is a great breakdown. So watch this. Here's how dope this is. The person who sold you the option, they have the obligation, meaning they have no other choice but to do this. The person who's buying it, you have the right, meaning you got options to do whatever you want. Let's go a little further with that. To buy one contract, 4 times 100 equals what? $400. But if you bought 100 of them at 60, that will cost you 6,000, right? Am I right? 6,000? All right, 6,000. Make sure I'm right. I don't want nobody to say that nigga dumb. All right? So you see the benefit here. So if you bought 60 shares, if you bought 100 shares at $60, that will cost you $6,000. But because you buying it wholesale and you saying, I think based on my fundamentals and my technical analysis that this stock can be $75 by December, you go to him. I said, you know what? I bet you it don't do that. Now, here's the dope part about it. In order to get this deal, you got to give him $400 out the gate. He get to pocket that $400. That's called a premium. That's the price to get you in the game. The premium gives you the obligation to do all the other stuff. So we got that so far. Everybody understand that? So first thing first, Ashan thinks that trapped capital will be worth $75 by December. He came to me and said that. Now this, I'm gonna give it to you in a little street situation. Hey, Trap, I think that trapped capital gonna be worth $75 by December. I say, I bet it won't. He said, how much you willing to bet? How much it costs right now? It costs $60. Well, guess what? If you buy 100 of them, instead of me selling you 100 of them for $60, I'll sell you 100 of them for $4, but you gotta buy at least 100. Ashan says, that's a bet. What's tied to it? Well, you gotta give me the 400 right now to sign up, to make the deal go in action. But here's the thing, Ashan, if it does hit $75 before December, then I have to either sell you 100 shares at $60 now, but it's worth 100, you get all that premium baked in. So watch this. In December, or whenever you cash out, I gotta sell you 100 shares for $60, but they already worth $100. So you get $40 worth of premium baked in. So I sold you $100 stock for $60, but you gotta buy 100 of them. Or Sean can say, you know what, bruh? I don't even want the stock, I just want the money. That's his other option. He can either buy the 100 shares for $60 that's worth 100, or Ashan can just get all of the profit off of it. So now that's gonna be baked into some other things, data, delta, with all that, but let's just say this. The $400 that Ashan spent, by December, let's say the $400, he done flipped it, let's say it's now $900. We just put an example out there. So now Sean can say, you know what, bruh, I don't want to spend the money to go buy these 100 shares. I would rather just take my $900. Most people in the options market, 85% of people in the option market take the money. But there are situations where you say, you know what? This thing is, when stocks run up so much, there are situations where this thing is $60. Watch this. When you made the call, but now, watch this, I'm gonna give you a great example. Palantir in April was $67. Let's say you had a $75 contract on it, and right now it's $100, and the other day it was $125. Guess what you said? You know what, bro? Let's say I don't even want that money because I won't own the stock anyway. So I'm willing to pay for the stock that's at $125. I'm willing to pay for it now at $61. But let's go a little further. What if you was the person that bought it when it was when you bought it when it was $27, and you put a 1-year contract on it and it became $125? So guess what? If you cashed out on this, the market now had to sell you, however, let's say you had 10 contracts. That means the market had to sell you 1,000 shares of Palantir at $27 that was now worth $125 because they was obligated to sell it to you for that, and they can't back out of the deal. So you just bought $125 stock for $27. That's the power of the options market. The thing about it is, the profit that you made on it, you can't use that to buy it. You got to come out your pocket. That's the caveat, which is why most people take the money and not the stock. Because even though it's $27, that's the only obligation. The minute you say, I want to sell it and not exercise it, you got to now come out your pocket. But if you sell it, you get the profit.